right, it's hot and we all want to go and get a pint. So, look, hot diggity damn, the reinforcements have arrived. It's fantastic, and I want to give them a round of applause for being on the platform. It's sometimes been a bit lonely in those foxholes for the original Love Socialism, Hate Brexit MPs. But like I said, the reinforcements have arrived. And you know what? When me and Rachel Maskell, one of the also originators of the programme, of the campaign, resigned from the shadow cabinet over Article 50, we kind of knew in the back of our minds that we would be performing a pincer movement on the outside as these guys fought on the inside on the shadow cabinet. We didn't actually, but that's how it's worked out. And I'm quite happy with how it's worked out because we're in a really good place. I think we've heard that tonight. And look, I know there are people, as I was saying before, that have questions about the position, that it isn't clear, that it doesn't... Look, we're running out of time. We expect that there's a good chance that there will be a general election this autumn. It's very likely that there'll be one. We're certainly, in the Shadow Treasury team, and I think across the Labour Party, putting ourselves on that footing. We haven't got time to be messing about telling the public the Liberal Democrat narrative. Now is the time for us to get behind this position where Remain is on the ballot paper, where we will put a PV down on any format that comes before us. It will go to a public vote. I can go on the doorstep and I can sell that to anyone. That's good enough for me. It should be good enough for every member. Let's get out there now and let's start singing out what we are as a party. We're a party of Remain and Transform. And that's what it's about, and that's what we need to go out and do right now. And freedom of movement. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with freedom of movement. And freedom of movement is something, I think, in this campaign, where we can talk about that. I understand it'll be difficult, but actually the benefits of the freedom of movement is something that we should be championing, and we shouldn't be afraid of that, because we're socialists. And we don't believe in borders within Europe. We believe that everyone, not just millionaires, should have the right to move and live and play and work around Europe. We know who the cheerleaders of Brexit are. Keir made a very powerful argument that it changes in 8 days when we have Boris Johnson. And I would put him in the same camp as Salvini, Trump, Orban, Le Pen, the people who are cheerleading Brexit because they understand this plays to their narrative. We know that ethno-nationalism is rearing its ugly head and circling around Europe yet again. And our colleagues and comrades in Europe are saying to us, don't leave, don't go, stand and fight with us, join us, stand in solidarity with us as we face down the right wing, the hard right, who have now reared their ugly heads again. After 70 years of peace in Europe, now is not the time to walk away from Europe. Now is the time to stand and fight and draw a line in the sand, of which the darkness, and it is a darkness, won't move past. We will make sure that we hold that line with our comrades in Europe. That's what this fight is about as well. It's also about another looming crisis, one that is very close to my heart, and I know many of you will also be concerned about, and that's the climate crisis. We haven't got time to reinvent the international institutions, one of the most powerful international institutions in the world, whose potential for the power to help challenge the climate crisis and biodiversity breakdown is so clear to all of us. We haven't got time to walk off into the wilderness and join Donald Trump and then begin to do that. Because what we know is that for every 4 months that we delay on a radical programme of decarbonisation and biodiversity protection, we increase by 1% the speed with which we need to decarbonise. If you think about it, we've got 10 years, every 4 months, 1%. We haven't got time for a Boris Johnson government. The planet doesn't have time for a Boris Johnson government. So we have to move quickly. And I'm inspired by those climate youth strikers. And as Emily just told me, a very interesting fact. Not one person born in the 21st century voted for Brexit. You think about that. And then you think about the challenges that face our democracy, our economy, and the European continent. We look at the Mediterranean, where there are tens of thousands of people drowning, hundreds of thousands of people drowning. And people sometimes on the left say that's a reason to leave the European Union. I say it's every reason to stay and fight and make sure that Europe has a decent policy when it comes to You don't save those people by walking away and building socialism in one country. You do that by staying in Europe and fighting for a better Europe. That's what you do. And I think that people like Pierre Clem, the German skipper, who has stood up to Salvini and the Italian fascists and saved people's lives, migrants' lives. I'm hoping she's going to come to Parliament. She is a hero, and she is what I think Europe is all about. So, as much as I love you all, and as much as I love coming to these meetings in small, tired, sweaty parliamentary rooms, I want to take this message out there now. We've got the team, we've got the policy, and we've got the message. Love socialism, rebuild Britain, transform Europe. Because we understood, when we elected Jeremy Corbyn, many of us voted for Jeremy Corbyn twice. When we voted Jeremy in, we wanted a change with the status quo. We wanted a radical overhaul of our democracy and our economy. And now, I believe, is a time when that message about the kind of country that we want to see, the kind of socialist transformation project that can stand up to the far right, that can protect our democracy, that can rebuild our broken communities, that's the message that we have now to go out and talk to people about. Because it's not just about PV, as important as that is. The way that we change people's minds, people who voted Brexit before, is to tell people what we're going to do for their community, what we're going to do for their family, for their children, for their future. That's how we win this campaign, and at the same time, elect a socialist Labour government. This is the platform to do that. We can smash Boris, we can smash the right, and we can go forward and build a socialist country. We have to believe that, because the alternative is so awful. So I would say, all of you now, let's stop the navel-gazing. Let's gather our forces, let's get out there, and let's rebuild Britain and transform Europe. Thank you very much.